When we talk about layout, is the alleys, the escape routes that will facilitate easy escape when there is a fire emergency. So if you submit your drawings, what we look at is the width of your escape route, if it satisfies regulations. If it doesn't, we will ask you to do likewise. And what we have realized is that many communities even develop ahead of, let's say, regulatory bodies. Before we go to the scene to ensure that the writing is done, the necessary permitting, the paperwork are done, the community is even up and running. And most of the times it becomes very difficult to go and pull structures down because of the human face that we work with. And so therefore, it has happened that when where there has been some fire outbreaks, where we have been called to tax, and we find it very difficult to get access to these places, all because of these layout challenges. Mm-hmm. So we would want our various stakeholders, such as the planners, to also be up and doing in such a way that when we are demarcating the lands and then the layouts for other purposes, we would ensure that the necessary exits and the necessary routes, the roads and what have you, are put in place so as to curtail these challenges. But notwithstanding, even in our own homes, when you submit your drawings, we are expected to go through and then ensure that the width, like I said already, is in tandem with our regulation.
On the minimum, the width is supposed to be?
It depends on the use of the structure and then the occupancy. How many people are going to be there and all that, their age and then their sex and all that, the distribution of the demographics. We have to look at all those considerations to be able to determine the appreciable width. If it is going to be for a commercial place, let's say a market, an open market, then it means that the width has to be more than what we normally admit for residential premises. And therefore, we ensure that those things are done. But you would realize even for open market, we will do all those considerations, but you will go there for your